We still don't know. Like, there's still some chocobos out there, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think we're gonna ever find them all.
Yeah.
Just because people are holding on to those packs. I have some in here right now, or at least one.
Be a $250,000 in this chest.
Welcome, guys, to our 2025 Magic the Gathering
Year in review.
Yeah, year in review.
Year in review.
So, 2025, pretty enjoyable year in my opinion.
I had fun.
Yeah.
It was actually a really fun year.
We had a lot of highlights, some lowlights, a lot of commander perspective on our end because we do primarily play CEDH. Mm-hmm. Starting off in January, we have Innistrad Remastered. We have Edgar Markov with its first reprint, a very popular commander, a casual commander, but very popular commander.
I feel like he's probably the most popular casual commander.
I want to say one of the more. Yeah. People love them. Some vampires.
Yeah.
Some glittery vampires.
Mike, if you're watching this, I know you like vampires.
He likes Twilight?
That's his favorite movie.
Oh,
he won't admit it. He'll never say it. And if you ask him in person, he'll tell you I'm lying. But it's his favorite movie.
He likes glittery stuff. Speaking of glittery stuff, there's a glittery one that's serialized. Nearly $3,000, about 2.7K.
Those serialized cards are a hit. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. There's bounties up. I saw for them. But yeah, serialized cards. You're going to see a prominent, that's going to be a prominent fixture in this year recap of...
It's funny, in the serialized cards I've never seen, like in person, I've never seen the numbers that are worth the most, Like 1 or the last number or like 7.
We'll go over it later, but in March, I know that there was a 1. Yeah. I personally...
Of a serialized card, you saw the 1.
Yes and no, but we'll get to that.
Okay. February was Aether Drift release.
Okay.
Fast and the Furious set. And it was just as in and out and just as popular.
it was the 8-second run.
Yeah. Yep.
There was some hype over it for my end. I wanted to play Hashiton 2-color commander with a 3rd color in its text box. So you have a 3-color commander only costing 2, and you can put in very powerful creatures just for 3 mana and discarding it. So definitely a commander I'd want to revisit. Personal highlight for me, we went to Japan and did some...
Yeah.
We went to, I don't know how many card shops.
Yeah. Videos on our channel if you want to see
to
Japan.
I went and got one of my holy grails. I'm trying to collect, if not all, but most of the reserve list foils. And Grim Monolith was one of the cards I was trying to get. And we found it very, very late. Probably one of the harder cards.
That was dope. That was a sick find.
It was like the last 3 days.
We were in a part of town where we weren't really thinking it would be.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay,
You're the one that even brought it up. He's like, oh, there's a shop over here. And I was like, oh, okay.
Like, let's just look at this one more store. Because it was it was a little late. We're all getting a little tired. And like, you had to go back, right, the next day?
I had to go back, yeah.
There's a whole thing about you trying to get
Yeah, I'm not going to shout out the store. They did their thing. I got my card, but I'm very content. Yeah.
Also in February, the brackets came out.
Yes, yeah. The beta brackets. I'm liking it. I was enjoying it for what it was. It was, there was a lot of cards that I'm like, hey, this should be on the game changer list. And we were basically trying to min-max the bracket system. Like, okay, we're going to play CDH in bracket 2.
Yeah. bracket 3 CDH or whatever,
Yeah. It's figuring out what was good and what was bad and how to actually play those brackets and have a more optimized play set for everybody. But people still have those tournaments with bracket 3.
We've been to 1.
Yeah.
It was weird, but it was it was a tournament.
It was weird because we went in thinking, you're there to win.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the case for everybody. They were
Yeah.
still playing bracket 3, and I was like, oh, I felt very, very bad
So
at that point.
legally, the decks were bracket 3.
Yes,
But
yes.
the mentality, I
The
guess,
spirit.
the spirit was not competitive. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a very mixed bag trying to play tournament
Yeah.
at that bracket level. Moving on to March, we have the first Fish Bowl of the year. The Fish Bowl 5, the first relatively decent sized event that happened this year. 270 people. Fish Bowl 5, probably one of the bigger tournaments after the banning. And we had Derevi win out of all the decks.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he is fringe CEDH, but he is playable.
I see him in the 99 a lot. I don't ever see him really as commander.
Yeah, I mean, he's great as commander because he never costs more than 4.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
At this point, we're like way, way deep into the Ristic meta, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are like, oh no, the meta has slowed down. We have no more Dockside. We have no Mana Crypt. We have no more J-Lo. And we are wanting to, control the game now. So this meta, we're deep into this, and people are starting to hate it. And people's strategies are changing it. Before then, it was a very, very fast, Dockside and just trying to get certain cards out, turbo cards. A lot of the format slowed down, and a lot of people started using a lot more control pieces, not a lot of faster decks. So those other decks started to come alive since the other bannings.
Yeah.
It was a good meta shift in the wrong direction initially, but we'll go over that later. And then we got a secret layer.
Are you ready, kids?
The SpongeBob SquarePants secret layer, which was kind of interesting. I'm indifferent about these. I never hated SpongeBob, but I never jumped after it.
Yeah. I'm not really for it. I was like, whatever.
Initial one set for me where I was like, okay, Wizards went too far was My Little Pony.
Oh, God.
So that was way long time ago. But now it's SpongeBob. I mean, like, it's already in the same realm. I mean, you're just trying to bring people in. They chose good cards for it.
They did. They actually chose some pretty good cards.
Yes. I mean, they could have made some. I mean, our personal opinion. I mean, Hedron Crab could have been a better Mr. Krabs.
Sometimes you look at the cards they pick for secret layers and you're like, there's so much a better card you could have picked in place of this.
Lackluster on my end, but now people have a Smothering Tithe that's worth a few $100.
I have it. It's pretty cool. That's fun. Yeah.
We had Modern banning a Underworld Breach ban. Can you imagine that in Commander being banned? I'd be like so upset. I'm like, there's no point in playing red.
Yeah.
There would be no point in playing
Red's
red.
already kind of struggling.
Yeah.
And you're just going to neuter, they already lost Dockside. Now you're just going to kick them while they're down and hit them with a breach ban.
And in Legacy, we had a Sowing Myco spawn and a Troll band common that Swamp Cycles. It's from Lord of the Rings. You need Trip Menace +1. So
yeah, I have some buddies that played that deck that was in there. And it was really good. So in April we made a little video about some things that happened in April. There was a Commander brackets Game Changers banning situation.
Yeah. We were excited for these.
We nailed every single one of them. Nailed them.
We were so wrong. We were definitely so wrong.
Lots of cards unbanned that, I'm looking at this list of cards that are unbanned. I've not seen any single person. Maybe you, just because you're like, I'm going to try it. But I've not seen, maybe Gifts, but I still haven't seen
Gifts is...
Has Gifts been making an impact?
Yeah, okay. It's a solid card. I mean, you get 4 cards out of your deck. Whether it be your graveyard or your hand, you're getting 4 cards. I don't know any casual people complaining about their Braids Cabal minion deck that they went up against.
I don't know. Maybe casual players have a better view of what these cards did when they were in ban, but I'd have to ask and talk to more of them. I don't know. There's the Tarkir Dragonstorm fetches.
Mm-hmm. Blue, yeah.
So the enemy fetches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the enemy fetches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the enemy fetches, all of them were in the set, but the bonus sheet had the allied and the enemy in the main set. So half of them were dragon scale.
Yeah.
So those, if you wanted a whole set of dragon scale fetches, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get them.
There was another set had like, it was either the retro fetches or retro shocks, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get all the retros, and they only did half, and I was like, oh, fuck, now I'm stuck with half retros. Now I can't get the rest until they decide to do the rest.
Yeah, it was MH2 and then MH3.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to wait.
When you release sets of fetches or retro or shocks, just do all of them, so that way your players are like, okay, cool. Now I can get all the ones I want right now. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to wait. Like, when are they gonna do the rest of the dragon scale fetches? Not for years. Right?
Until they have another dragon set.
There's gonna have to be another dragon set.
We know the 2026 lineup, and there's no dragon sets there.
In 2026.
And I personally am not a fan of them. In May, we had the SCG Con 5K in Hartford. We had about 160 players. Ian won with Joda.
The SpongeBob Joda for sure, right?
Let's hope. I honestly didn't see any of the videos, but yeah, the SpongeBob Joda would have been a chef's kiss to win that out. At this point, do you think it's player or the deck? Because would you say before this, would you say Joda is CEDH?
No.
So I'm gonna say personally, it's more player than the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Sisay-esque, right? Because you need legendaries, right?
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
It is legend. I mean, it's 5 color. It has all the good. You can run all the good color card. You can run all the good cards, right? Because it's 5 color.
Yeah.
But it isn't. I feel it's probably not commander centric, but it's just good. It's just a good pile, really, right? And a good pile is going to do good if you're a good player.
At this point, I haven't seen this deck. And then one of the local stores that we play at, Brandon, owner of Darkside, started playing this deck, and you're playing it now. Ral.
Yeah.
It started getting traction around this time.
Yeah.
Started seeing some finals and a bunch of numerous top 16s at good-sized events.
It's fast. I feel like I've only had a few games under my belt with it, and I'm surprised at how fast it can win. And even as I'm still learning, I'm like, oh, I could have done this a turn out, or I could have done this a turn later, or I could have been a half a turn faster to do this. Like, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was fast. You need the certain pieces, but once you get the engine going, which spell am I gonna counter? It's like all of them. You have to stop all. Either you're gonna stop the ramp spell, the creature ramp spell, or you're gonna have to counter all his spells, and it's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And now we have 11-hour finals CDH matches. Like, after banning, people were like, they made a mistake.
Yeah.
It's a Ristic Study meta. It's all this. This is horrible. This is what you guys did. And politicking up the wazoo.
Yeah, it
Smothering tithes. We have stacks lasting for hours.
I think at one point there was like over 100 things on the stack, 100 triggers or something like that. 100 spells, abilities on the stack.
Probably.
It was crazy.
A lot of those have been solved through the event format that we play Top Deck. I think some of the recent events, top 16 is a 2-hour cap, and then it goes to a highest seeding, and then 3 hours for top 4, and after 3 hours,
I didn't know that.
It goes to top seeding. Yeah.
That's from.
That's how a lot of the tournaments, the one coming up in January, the Breach in the Bay with Doot Loot, they have event there, and that's what their cap is.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2 hours and then 3 hours. That's kind of a good thing. I was just thinking about it now. Now you want to not sometimes draw, because you know how people draw a lot.
Yeah.
You're like, if you actually win, you'll be in a higher seed.
So they don't incentivize people to not draw as much, right? Because, if I draw, I'll just be able to move on from this game. But now I'm going to have a lower seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't put me in that better position. You can be in the top 4, but if your deck stalls out and everyone just stalls you out, that first player is going to try to... He has 2 options now. 1, to stall the game out to 3 hours, or 2, try to win.
Yeah.
Everyone else is trying to win.
Yeah.
But if you want that first place, now you have 2 options.
Yeah.
Or if you're in that first seat, now you have 2 options.
Now that kind of changes the dynamics of how you play. June was MagicCon at the same time of the release of probably arguably Wizards' biggest selling set, best-selling set.
Factual.
Right? Historically.
Sound
right?
facts right there.
Final Fantasy at the same time. Yeah.
Unprecedented. And probably a mythical beast that we're never going to ever see again. That mythical unicorn.
Yeah.
It would be cool to happen, but I don't think we're going to be able to buy packs for $35 and go downstairs and sell them for $75, $80 for Ninja Turtles.
No, not even close.
Yeah. Most of the time, unfortunately, was spent in lines.
Yeah.
But it was still a fun event. I did a decent amount of shopping. I know you did as well.
Yeah.
I got candelabra, a Japanese deserted temple, and my Strixhaven foil D-Tutor. I did a lot of shopping that weekend, and I made $20 on top of that. I just traded in some sealed, and I was like, this is sitting here, and I'd rather get some reserve list cards or cards that I'm going to play, and I got those.
Yeah, it was quite the event. Quite a lot of cards came out of it too. Some good commanders came out of it for dual commander, for CDH. I think Vivi was kind of the standout card, right?
Vivi was definitely standout.
There was a lot of money moving around because of the cards that were in the set, right?
Yes.
Some serialized.
The serialized chocobos. Yeah, and the neon ones. That's why people were buying these packs.
Yeah.
And flipping them to vendors just so the vendors can sell them for $100.
We still don't know. Like, there's still some chocobos out there, right?
Yeah. Right? I don't think we're gonna ever find them all.
Yeah.
Just because people are holding on to those packs. I have some in here right now, or at least one.
A $250,000 in this chest.
Yeah.
We don't know, right?
Yeah, but one of the MTG creators was with Ancestral. One of the shops, and they had the one of 77 chocolate.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see it personally, but I saw it on highlights. He was there with Ancestral, and they were holding up the first. More than half has been found, but like I said, I don't think there's going to be reportings.
Yeah, because we haven't found all of any of the other serialized cards. We haven't.
We found the One Ring.
Yeah. Everyone knows where that is. Right?
Chocobos. What did we see them being sold for?
The first day, I've heard like 10,000.
Oh, okay.
And then like immediately, like by the end of the day, they were going like 50,
These
60, 70.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Apparently, there was auctions for one for a PSA graded 10 for $250,000.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
That's wild. Wild. I thought you would have to buy like an alpha card and have it slabbed just for those prices.
To get somewhere around there. Yeah.
But Wizards of the Coast and their keen senses know what to print to get people to buy stuff.
Yeah, they knew.
Also, I put it on there and you watched it. It's a cute video, but another name talking about Magic the Gathering.
A man with great hair, good skin, and straight teeth, like, dude, play as much Magic the Gathering as you want. Because you know what? You're going to be looking so fine when you're playing those card games. I'm not going to care if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, because when you wake me up at 1:30 in the morning, when you come in the room, I'll be like, look at that hair, look at that skin, look at those teeth. Hot. And now I'm in a good mood.
In July, for you dual commander players, the ban list was updated and a lot of the stuff was banned. We had a lot of good cards that I would be upset if they were banned in normal commander. But in dual commander, they had Blood Moon, Dark Ritual, Force of Will, and Underworld Breach were all banned in July. Can you imagine that?
Power of Breach, man. Every format it's in is like...
A lot of these were VV cards minus the Dark Ritual. So in July, we had a handful of tournaments. We had 4 of them. We had an AGL/CCS that had a $10,000 CDH event with 110 players. Kinnan coming out on top. Then the Summer Classic 2 on July 12th, 128 players with that event. Team K coming out on top. Pool Priority, 121 players. And they had Dargo Timna come out there. And then also in early July, we had 132 players at Jeweled Lotus Lantern Camp, a European event. 132 players with Tivit coming out on top. So we had a handful of tournaments out in July. Pretty good turnout.
Yeah.
CDH still going through phases. I think at this point, the Ristic Study meta is kind of slowing down. People aren't like playing those 13-hour CDH games with 100 cards on the stack. The meta is shifting at this point. I mean, you had Rel pop up, so he's not caring about Ristic Study. He's just popping off and just going.
Sometimes the longer I play Rel, sometimes I like when I can fill up an opponent's hand with cards for my Jessica's Will. I'm like, okay, you have okay, I'm gonna give you 5 cards before I fire off this Jessica's Will, and then it's like, okay, well, you wanted to draw for every single, so like,
use it to your advantage.
Use
it to your advantage,
or your Mystic, whatever. There was a rule change in August that had no effect whatsoever on CEDH. Legendary vehicles can now be your commander. Wow, the amount of legendary vehicles that came into CDH, it was crazy. Totally changed the meta.
Nothing
changed. Not a blip. As far as CDH is concerned.
Yes, not a blip on our radar. There wasn't even any decks that I was like, oh, I'm gonna go try this.
Right. Usually you're one of the first to like, I'm gonna try this crazy CDH deck, and there's nothing.
Nothing that even piqued my interest. Yeah.
Okay, so there was a leak during August.
It was probably a reveal.
Or a reveal?
Yeah.
Okay. Of Toph from Avatar.
Toph.
Some Avatar fan is gonna correct us in the comments.
All right.
But apparently he combos well with Candelabra of Thanos, which we both just randomly picked up in July.
Yes.
And for like sub 1,000, and now it's punching around a little under 2,000. August was also, I feel like this is one of the bigger events I've ever heard of, right? 514 people.
That is the biggest event we've had.
Steel City Spectacular?
Yes, Steel City Spectacular. 514 CDH players in one room. That's wild. Yeah. That's the biggest we had at the time.
Yeah.
Or still, I think.
I'm pretty sure it hasn't been broken. Chunky Boy took that tournament down.
Ristic Study meta? I don't think so at this point. Like I was saying.
Yeah.
It's gone away. People are... if you don't notice the trend that I'm pointing towards, Ristic Study is more of a casual issue than a CEDH issue. Yeah. There's people who are going to hate on it. My personal opinion, just win before they draw their 100 cards.
I agree with that. I'm on that.
If you don't think you're going to win, don't feed him 100 cards so that guy wins.
Yeah.
Because that's what the inevitability is going to happen. Or use it to your effect like Lance was saying earlier.
Fill up their hand.
Fill up the hand. Yes, use it to your advantage. Play those pieces that work around Ristic Study. Have those defense grids or Grand Abolishers. Vexian Baubles. Right, use those to your advantage and just make sure you're not just feeding a guy frivolously. In September, Marvel's Spider-Man, aka Through the Omen Paths. We'll skip over what happened there, but the highlight of that was the Cosmic Foil Soul Stone.
Oh yeah.
I either wanted the Thanos one or the Cosmic Foil, but then when I saw the prices first, like initial one that got pre-sold was like over $10,000. I'm like, okay, F that. Then the price just kept going up and up and up. And then now we have like a PSA graded one for ranging from $60,000 to $75,000.
Damn, dude. And how many decks do you see the Soulstone in?
Collectible card game.
Yeah.
So game is last, collectible is first.
Game's last, and it's very small letters.
I think it is played casually, the Soulstone. I don't even know what it does. It reanimates. And it's a mana rock.
You have to like pay some cost and exile a creature.
So you have to kick Gromora off.
You have to kick her off the Mars planet or whatever. And then you get a res something every upkeep. Basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You get a Phyrexian Portal.
I want to collect them, but would you play a Soulstone in your deck?
No, I think we're lucky enough to play Magic in a time where the expensive cards, like the Soulstones, aren't the cards we need to be competitive, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So like, if we all of us needed a $60,000 Soulstone to be like a competitive deck, we'd be like, oh fuck, I'm not playing this game anymore. You know?
Yeah.
Or I just can't, or I can't afford to play this game anymore. Or we don't be playing proxies, right? So it's like...
Yeah. People do have that perspective. They're like, hey, I can't afford this. I'm just going to proxy all this.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. In October, coming up, we had the Fishbowl 6. 295 players.
Nearly 300 players. That's crazy.
I didn't go to this one, but I hope it wasn't in TC Rockets again.
No. They moved on from that.
Okay, good for them.
Yes.
Good for that. You know, TC Rockets was a cool store, but for 300 Magic players, it's not a great place to put 300 Magic. Dargo Timna took that one down.
Yeah. Are we still in this heuristic study meta with that?
I don't think so. Looking at notables from the top 16 are Arkham Daxon, Gwenom, the Remorseless from Spider-Man, and Teferi.
And not a single Rogak was to be seen in top 16.
Wow.
That's
Rogak
wild.
dead. Don't play Rogak anymore. Do you hear that, everyone? Getting closer to the end of the year. November, right? We had Frenzy at the Falls. That was kind of a big one. $25,000 prize pool. There was a Rogak, I think, in these finals.
Yes.
Or a winner, maybe?
It was.
It was a winner?
Yeah, Frenzy at the Falls and Rogak Thrasios was the number one deck.
Oh, so Rogak's back now.
Rogak's back now.
Yeah.
It's a small hiatus. And then we have
he disappeared for October, but he's like, I'm coming back.
Then we have Kinnan, no stranger there to being at the top 4. Then we have Niv Mizzet Parun.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
making
a card I haven't heard in a long time.
I don't know. Did he sneak in some Jeweled Lotuses in his deck or something like that? How did he cast a 6-color Pip Commander? And then Rowan, Scion of War.
Oh, I think Lamora was playing. Good for him.
I mean,
cool.
It's wild seeing some of these decks come up. People just learning how to play around certain colors. It's very difficult for me. I use blue as a crutch. But people figuring out how to play decks without blue, a lot of effort and kudos to them.
Yeah.
You
definitely have to kind of think differently. Right?
Have that timing line up and knowing when to fire off the cards. Yes.
Get the window.
Our dear friend in the standard got his Starlight for a few months.
The axe. Yeah.
Lasted longer than Nadu.
True. Yeah.
He had some staying power. It's probably the square.
He was much more loved than Nadi, I feel like. He was definitely much more loved than...
But Vivi, c'est la vie. Did I use that correctly?
Yeah, I think you said with cheese, right? Vivi with cheese?
Yeah. And moving on to December, Chocobo Bundle released. You showed me yours.
Yeah,
interesting.
The cute, super cute little lands with Chocobo feet.
Yes, yeah. If you have a girl that plays Magic, lucky for you, there's a present out there.
Yeah, quit showing off. We get it. You have a girlfriend and you play Magic.
Just get her this cute little Chocobo bundle, and she'll be super, super happy with it. The box is cool. The stamping with the little foot tracks all over it, very cool. They did a very good job with it. I need to get myself a VV.
And there's a bonus card. If you get the right ones, you make your money back on the whole thing.
The Final Fantasy scene box. There's playables in there. We have Vivi's Persistence. It's in one of the scene boxes. The Siege of Alexandria. Potential commander playables. Also in this month of December, they had the new commander format panel rotation. So
yeah, Hire joined the panel, which is
Fishbowl,
good.
right?
Yeah, he's one of the organizers for Fishbowl, I believe. And he's a very prominent CDH player, so I think that's good for the panel. We'll see if things shake up, things change. You know, I mean, I think for the most part, the panel hasn't really done a lot for CDH, either against it or for it. But maybe things will be a little different. Time will tell.
Pretty cool year. I'm happy.
Lots of cool things coming on the horizon for next year that are already been mapped out, right?
Yeah, some bigger events. A lot of events. a lot of
Yeah.
big ticketed events.
Yeah, a lot some big series are gonna fire off in January. MagicCon's coming back again to Vegas, timed with the release of what, Ninja Turtles
And Strixhaven. Strixhaven and Ninja Turtles. Thank you guys again for tuning in this entire year.
Yeah.
If you haven't yet, please, there's a like, subscribe button. Thank you again to all our patrons. We'll have them listed off over Lance's face. All right, now over here. Thank you guys for your consistent help with the channel. We couldn't do a lot of this without you guys. It puts bread on the table. Small pieces of bread, like crouton sizes.
Croutons, yeah.
But it's food.
I know. Croutons are great.
Thank you guys for your continued support.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah. Happy
holidays.
Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas.
And we'll see you guys next year for more content.